So these weak blue-pilled beta simps would rather convince themselves and lie to themselves that you didn't level up, you didn't glow up. And all that's telling me is that they're extremely insecure of your high testosterone count and high sperm count, which they don't have. So they rather lie to themselves, act like this really long streak is nothing, act like they could do it too when they can't, and they want to ignore the results that speak for themselves. When what I've done in the last year and a half would take them probably 5 to 10 years to accomplish. They're mad at your blessings. They're mad at your close connection with God. They're mad at you for mirroring what they're not. And that's not my fault. That is your fault. That is the simp's fault. I've been telling you, man, simping is a disease. It makes you bitter and resentful towards non-simps. All simping does is drain you. And when they see a man who's retained and not drained, they immediately get triggered. They jump right to insults, right to shaming language, to doubting, because they're empty. And that's just God's honest truth. These are low caliber males. These are guys that are unable to step it up to the next level. They're not built like this. I know there aren't many that are. But for them to go out of their way to just knock you for doing shit right is what really boggles my mind. Like, how bad does your software programming have to be that instead of uplifting and encouraging others to help themselves and help others, they gotta knock you down? It's like they're so involved in getting their energy drained that it becomes their whole entire lifestyle of draining themselves and draining others. Complete energy vampires, soul-sucking leeches. That's what they are. It really just goes to show that what I've been saying is true. When you hold on to your energy, you're full of life and things just flourish into reality. You're able to manifest pretty much whatever you want. And as a result, this will reveal true human nature, people's inability to be happy for others. This is what I've experienced on this 300 plus day streak. Now I'm going for over a year. I'd like to hit 400 days. In a week, it'll be 11 months. But this is the best retention streak of my life because it made me realize I'm right where I need to be in life. It made me realize how shitty people can be. It just exposes human nature, man. When they have nothing going for themselves, they need you to be there with them. If they're simping, they need you to simp with them. If they're getting married, now you got to get married too. If they're having children, you got to have children too. And then when the inevitable happens, when their bitch divorces them, now you need to get divorced too. That's now your problem. See why I like staying single? Your problems are not mine. I'm not responsible for your problems. I'm not responsible for the mistakes that you made in your life, that you caused, or you let into your life. Mainly women and children. You can't hit the reset button. See, I learned this early, that if you stick it in the wrong hole, you're fucked for life. Not really her, you. Remember that. These guys made that decision, and now they're being held captive by their own wife and children. And it's not even a high chance of divorce. It's almost a guaranteed at this point. Women are completely insufferable. It's been proven time and time again. And these white knight Captain Sabahos still want to jump in and rescue something that can't be rescued. They're slow. They're so drained and dumb, they can't even figure out human nature, that it's impossible to make a woman happy. And yes, she will eventually get tired of you. If Jeff Bezos got divorced, if Bill Gates got divorced, what makes you think you're better than billionaires? You're not. It's time to wake up. Retention is the winning formula. You can't be on retention if you're still blue-pilled, if you're still simping, if you're still worshipping box. You're cursed. And it's not my fault. You can only be mad at yourself. I'm doing the right thing by warning people to stop simping and to never simp. You could thank me later.